Free roam!
Free roam. It is here. Well, it's not. It's coming out tomorrow. You might remember on January 1st, they announced that Need for Speed Payback was getting free roam this year. And I was like, well, that ain't enough. I need to know when. Well, today they announced it's coming out tomorrow. Now, it's not actually called free roam, it's called All Drive. You remember in 2015 and Rivals, the free roaming was All Drive. Now, this confuses me a little bit. That's the one thing I want to say, because I get why it's doing that. You're trying to add like a name like Speedless. Everyone calls it Speedless. All Drive mainly worked because it was All Drive. It was driving single player. It worked in my head, but having All Drive as a separate option as the multi... I don't know. Well, let me know what your thoughts are. One of the main things about this article is that they state that this is not the only part of the update. There are going to be multiple parts of the updates coming out to Need for Speed Payback, and this is part 1. All Drive Hangouts is the first step in the direction of having a free roam multiplayer, which I am so excited about. Hangouts is going to allow us to drive around, free roam, socialize, do whatever the heck we want to do. There's a bit more of a description and it makes sounds very exciting on the website, but as we know, this is what we wanted. We just wanted to be able to drive around freely with our friends, show off our cars, do car meet, impromptu race, whatever. We want to be able to do this, and we finally can. You have no idea how long I've waited for this. The amount of stuff they added into Payback, in my mind, in this day and age, most people, once they have started the career, some people that even start the career will jump straight into the multiplayer, and this update is not only helping in the fact of adding just free roam, but also another feature which I'll talk about later. But good God, it's finally here, and I can finally do proper challenges other than just doing speedless, because all those speed lists can be alright. Personally, I don't really give a damn. Catch-up packs. This one is interesting. Part of me is like, cool. Part of me is like, no. But I have to be fair to this. I personally complained a lot when they made the game easier. They made it easier with nothing for me to do after post-game. My post-game was buying cars and upgrading them. So I could jump into the game and basically do 2 races, actually 1 race, and buy a Skyline. I could do 2 races and buy a Huracan. You know, it was made really, really easy, and that annoyed me. But some people still are struggling. Most have now created a new system which helps me in making videos at the same time, and it's called catch-up packs. And this is basically buying a pack that pretty much applies stock parts to your car that have no perks or anything, and to bring you up to a certain level. And then if you want the better parts, you can win races, or you can roll as normal. It's a level 6, 11, and 16 pack, and the packs will cost 71,400 for the level 6 pack, 131,000 for the level 11 pack, and 180,000 for the level 16 pack. Now, I think these prices are really, really fair. I was really on the brink of being like, okay, this is not a good idea, don't do this. But then I thought, okay, the prices are really up there, and I think it makes it worthwhile if you don't bump. If you jumped to level 18 and had max perks, that would piss me off. But they haven't done that. What they've done is made it so you can cap off at 16, and then you actually still have to upgrade it. And if you really want to go next level with the perks, you still have to do that. So there is still a grind for those that actually want it, which is most people that are still actually playing now. Underglow and Tire Smoke. New variations of both of these are coming to the game, which is great because I'm fed up of getting the exact same ones. Personally, I still trade in all my bloody tire smokes because they do my bloody head. Absolutely stupid. Underglow, though, I'm glad there's new variations because I have literally every single one about 10 times over, so more is welcome. As normal, you'll find them in shipments when you get them from leveling up. For both the Underglow and Tire Smoke, we have new colors, including Steel Blue, Candy Pink, Cyan, Coral, and Gold. Tire Smoke will also be receiving a black version, which, if you like your smoke, there you go. You got your big black smoke. Nice new colors there. I'd actually like to be able to properly see all of the colors. It would be cool if they had like a little chart showing every single color. They should make that on the website. Every possible combination, and maybe some of the rarer ones locked away. And I'm hoping these are increased in rarity. Say for the gold one, that should be like locked away. Amazing. You should have to spin like 60 bloody crates to get it, and it'll take me ages, and I'll have to level up and level up and level up, and then boom, I'm happy. I've actually had to grind for something. Scrap all unequipped parts. Thank you, Jeepers. Now, you may know one of the grinding methods of getting these part tokens is by doing the same event over and over again, trading in part, and then getting a shipment and having loads of shipment parts. And if you spin for parts, you'll usually end up with a big bulk of them as you upgrade them to get rid of, and you either sell them or trade them in, one or the other. You always do that. With this option, I don't know the exact specifics. Is it for all cars? Can I have a button that removes parts for all cars and trades all my car parts in? If so, that would be great. But if not, it still makes it easier. If you have like a big bulk list of 20 parts, you just press one singular button and boom, they all get traded in and you get your part token. So if you're now doing that grinding method that I mentioned ages ago to get part tokens, this has been made much easier. And also, I wonder if it actually shows you how much money you get, because that would be nice, like a big boom on screen. Boom. You got a lot of money. Snapshot Pro improvements. Snapshot Pro has also received some updates. These include being able to move further away from your car, take snapshots versus while in takedowns, move faster across longer distances, and other little tweaks as well. I'm really hoping they do a full fix log as well. If you find that, you know, make sure to send it to me on the Twitter. Objects in the background when you open Snapshot Pro have increased quality, because normally, as you may not know if you don't really know about this stuff, filtering in games as when you get closer to something, the filter changes. There's usually like different versions of it. So when you go too far away, they don't really want it to be massively textured. Well, when you're taking pictures, you want it the complete opposite. You want as much quality as you possibly can because you're not moving fast, whatever. So this allows you now to take high quality images of dustbins if you really want to. They've also added the ability to toggle dirt on and off, which is not something I've really figured is an issue because I think the repair does that, but I guess that's now an option, so you can repair and keep the dust and remove the dust and keep the damage. It's up to you, can do whatever you fancy. They've also added new filter changes, including cinematic, cool, warm, grunge, vintage, desaturated, lo-fi, vivid, retro, infrazone, and monochrome monitor. That's a lot of filters, and I know exactly why they've done that. My voice just like died. I know exactly why they've done that, and you do too. It's free roam time, boy. So we're going to get some moving kind of camera videos of montages of people drifting and stuff, and you want to use those new filters and those new features and make the game look better with the extra quality bins in the background. And finally, one of the smallest updates, but possibly one of my favorite, is that on the main menu, when you go into it, it has the menu of news. This is news you can find out. Oh, look at this. Black Panther is cool. This menu will now show single player and multiplayer, so you can jump straight to multiplayer from the main menu if you want to, which, oh my lord, thank you, Ghost. That's incredible. It's like the tiniest update you've ever heard of in your life, but it makes all the bloody difference. I have to go in single player and then loads me back into single player. I can go straight to that menu and go to the multiplayer. It just saves me so much time because of the amount of time. But to be fair, it wasn't there first, and the reason it wasn't there first is because all they had was speed lists, which I don't think anyone particularly goes, you know what, I want to jump into just speed list. But that is pretty much every major update coming in this next update, which is tomorrow. Speed lists, get rid of them. They got dumb, but die. We are finally getting free roam, and even if it's in the most basic form, they say in the article itself that there's going to be a few updates on this. And I imagine the free roam is going to get bulkier and bulkier and bulkier. Now, I don't know if you can customize your cars in the free roam. I don't know if you can, I don't know, do some of the events in the free roam. I don't know if you can go next to people and challenge them in free roam, impromptu races. All this stuff we have to test and try out tomorrow. So make sure to tune in. You know for a fact that me and Matty C are jumping in and trying it. Obviously, trying it, exploring, adventuring. I can't bloody wait. It's finally here. Be sure to smash like, subscribe if you are new, and tune in tomorrow for some free roaming action. Until next time, guys. Peace.